Hello and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we have my silver Rover, my beloved silver Rover. And in this video I'm going to be cleaning this old girl up because she doesn't get much attention anymore and telling her tale of woe. So as I try to open this Sainsbury's bag, find all the rubbish and empty cream soap. Well, empty, I say that one's full, and I'm sure there are several other full ones in here. But this car was bought by my dad back in long time ago, no clue when. And this car was meant to be his cheap runaround. He wasn't meant to keep it for very long, but a decade later, here we are. And yeah, this car is the reason I'm making this video. This car is the reason I started social media. Yeah, this car's probably the reason I'm into cars as well. And as you can see, the boot's a mess. Everything's a mess on this car, as it does basically just sit all week. And there's water in here, so there's a leak somewhere, guessing from the gaping hole in the roof. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty rough. But no matter how rough this car is, it is still my baby. It's the MG. As I go through this quite smelly glove box, see some door handles, some parking things, whatever mess, car wash things. Basically, it's a big mess in this car because it just doesn't move really. But every now and then I clean it up, and this is one of those times. So as I said, my dad bought this car. I learned to drive in it. I learned to work on cars in it as well. There's quite a lot of crap in this car. All fuses. I like a nice fuse. They will go in my in-house repair kit. There's other disgusting things in here. Seashells, McDonald's salt packets. What lovely. There is some sticky goopy stuff on here, so those will be thrown away. There's quite a lot of sticky goopy stuff in this car, to be honest. And more door handles. And a broken MG over there. And I found some of these, what are they called? Dust caps. Found some of these dust caps. They're nice and gold. And since this car doesn't have any, I'm going to put them on now. So, these wheels, I'll be honest, they're nothing to be proud of. They came off one of my dad's other cars, his MG ZT. It was a nice car, that. But it is now very much scrapped. But its wheels live on. Well, 3 of them. One of them is off another MG that I got for 20 quid. Because for some reason I only had 3 wheels. So we'll grab 2 more. We'll look at my nice door handles. Try not to drop them everywhere. There you go. Now go on to the other side. Chuck them on here. So this is the last original wheel off my dad's MG ZT. The last wheel was bought for £20 because we couldn't get the 4th wheel off that MG ZT. And as you can see, this wheel is quite rough. I mean, all of them could do with a refurb, but this one definitely could do with a refurb. This one could do with like 2 refurbs because it's quite literally horrifying. I feel like a bit of a muppet now. I've just remembered I need to fill up the tyres because, you know, healthy tyres. And due to the loveliness of editing, that is all done. And now into the back of this car. See, it's a Rover in here. A few issues. The backlight fell out. So got the wire hanging out. Got a nice little thing. Don't know really where to put that. The like pouch thing here got ripped off. Guessing that was done by young angry me. This is the repair kit, the fuses from earlier. We've got Allen keys, zip ties, and that does that. And you know, no one sees it. And if this car ever breaks down, it never will. You can just use that. Got what's it called? Cup holders and ashtrays that all work in the back. Your lovely air conditioning. And the air conditioning does work on this car. I know a lot of people won't believe me, but it does. And yet again, onto the front. There's a few bits. It's missing obviously all the door handles. The door cards are saggy, missing that door handle. The roof liner is of course saggy. It's a Rover. What do you expect? Close that. I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh, bag. You know, there's a bag. Anyway, seats. Seats are a bit messed up. That bit's a bit ripped. But that is quite another common issue. The wood is also incorrect. It has oak wood and walnut wood. Well, it's fake wood, but, you know. It's got a manual gear gator, even though it's an automatic. It's got a big red button. We love the big red button. Back onto the outside of this car. This best polish ever. Works very quick. I know it's not proper polish, but it does the job. Spray it all on there. The paint on this car isn't great, but even after you give it a quick little polish, it just looks good. You know, it's not terrible. There's no lack of peel. There's no massive deep scratches. So just giving it a little polish, we'll get something to get that black bit off. But just that little bit makes this car look really good. Now, of course, we've got to leave something in the car. Obviously, you have to have a £1 coin, you know, trolleys. I'm trying to drop it back. Actually, I'll probably leave it in there. And then you've got this weird little contraction to change the time on the clock. So it's got these two little pinny bits. Back outside the car, I've finished polishing it all, and it does look quite good. Close the door. You know, for what it is, it does look pretty good. Apart from, if you ignore the wheel, it looks good. And you ignore the brake lights that aren't out, because I need to change a bulb. Now, climbing into it, yet again, you know, it's pretty clean in here now. I've cleaned it all out. It's missing the driver's side carpet, which is annoying. But yeah, it's got a good spec. It's got the low line navigation. If we put the thing there, because there's a steering wheel in the way. Most of the pixels are missing. There's bulb failure. My brake pads are low, but it has had that warning light on there for about 8 years now. And it's got a full tank diesel. Let me illuminate that, because it is something to be proud of in this world. If I can find my headlight switch. Yeah, look at that. Full tank. Just in case you didn't see it, we'll flash it a bit. But yeah, I've spoken a lot of bad about this car. Let's say the reason why it is still here. This engine, the mighty M47R. The real reason why it's still going. I mean, it's a bit leavy in here, but this engine is literally bulletproof. It used to have a Ford Focus battery, which it had for about 5 years, and that never failed it. Start every time. You can see the leaves have taken over this engine bay. But yeah, BMW Castrol. Yeah, this engine, it went like, I think 40,000 miles without a service or an oil change. It makes some funny noises, but it works. Starts every time. It's never had the automatic gearbox fluid changed either. Never had the oil topped up. I gave it a service last August. Got these things in here for some reason, which I'll go throw in the MG. But yeah, engine is bulletproof, essentially. And it's going to outlive me and you and your kids, because it's an M47R. So let's give this old girl a start. So go over here. Obviously it's going to start, and it's going to start first try. So if I can find the keys deep in my pocket. Okay, here we go. Now I'm just going to shut up and let's enjoy the kicking clap. And I've got the job on it. Day and age. Anyway, on to more bad news. Headlight, yeah, pretty bad. But the bumper, works.
Even though it's rough,
still looks cool.
Everything works on this car. It is an absolute trap.
Of course, being a Rover, there's some flavour on the sills, but that does not matter because it's a Rover.
And buff out, you know.
Yeah, and of course it's an X Power. I totally didn't just add that badge for no reason, but since it's an X Power, everything's fine. So we don't really have to worry about any issues because there's a ginormous X Power badge on both doors. It's got a cool back box. The back's probably the only bit of it that isn't really stock. It's got a hexagon number plate. That's the only Rover 75 you'll ever see with a hexagon number plate. And it's got the MGZT boot spoiler, which I painted in black because I couldn't bother to paint match it. Could do with a respray, but good enough for me. Rover Guy 75. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, everything, and probably everywhere.
That sticker has
This
been on
built
there
not
since
bought
like
sticker, that's been on
2017.
there since about
Probably
2018.
peel that off actually.
I'll probably
But I
peel
will
that
get
off
round to that.
soon.
But yeah,
So yeah, that is
so overall
is-
it's a very
that's all the modified bit about it.
car from new.
I guess you can count the wheels as a
So, yeah.
modification.
Another thing.
Another
it's got
thing
this,
is the grill
I blacked
painted.
out-
Oh, it's me. Hello.
I blacked
Another
out the grill
thing,
on
I
it.
painted all the spokes in the grill
And I
black.
sprayed
I
the bits
painted
behind it
the
silver.
grill silver.
So
Silver grey.
with the
I
black
think
grill, I
gives
think
it
looks
quite unique look.
quite
which
good.
I really like.
Uh,
It
I
was
wanna-
meant to have a
few bits I still want to do.
not a
It
bumper extension. Yeah, bumper
should have a
extension,
bumper
but
extension.
it'll probably
or
get
whatever.
front
lip.
very soon.
That's the one.
Will be one of them crappy rubber ones.
But
because
yeah.
this car is
So-
low budget.
Although it's
to
not
say the least.
perfect,
But
it's
yeah,
definitely
as we get back
good.
into this car
We
for
climb
like
in
the
there.
8th
Ooh.
time,
Probably put my
put
foot on the brake.
so it can go away.
Yeah, we got one of these. So I got
there's this
Bluetooth in
little
here.
weird
Heated seats
pencil
work, and they
that's
work
got Bluetooth.
amazingly. Like I
Heated
mean,
seats, which is another great
amazingly
thing.
illuminated,
Pink lights,
yeah.
so we can illuminate
Does have
it.
air conditioning.
The air
which didn't work
conditioning,
for like
as I
8
said,
years.
works.
Hit
I
speed
don't know
bump
what
hard
button
enough.
turns the air conditioning on. I always
I don't know
forget.
how to turn the air conditioning on.
But it does have air
It has air
conditioning.
conditioning
Find the button.
when you can find the button
It's got
for
good
it.
speakers as well.
Yeah, the interior isn't
Yeah.
Right
Actually, the
condition.
interior,
Well,
to
it's
be,
in
to
good
be fair to
condition,
the car,
you know.
is in great condition.
I'm too mean to this car.
You know, apart
it's in
from
good condition.
mismatched
Apart
wood.
from all the
But I
miscoloured wood.
do
But I
have
do
all the
have
right
the
wood,
full
which will
oak wood
eventually go in
dashboard.
it,
But I don't want to
just
put the full oak
whenever
wood
I can
dashboard
get
until I've
the
got
correct
an oak wood steering wheel
because
to match it
I
all.
want an oak wood.
And I need a oak
wood
wood one of
steering
them.
wheel to match all my other.
But once I've got
oak
that,
wood,
then
and
it will
I
have a
need
full
the
oak wood interior, which will look
indicator
quite
hazard
good, I can
thing.
imagine,
I don't know
and
what
hope.
that's called, but I need that.
So yeah,
I'm sure
it's
I
got
will
the
find all of that.
computer, but
eventually.
obviously all the pixels got
See all the pixels gone.
25.6 miles per gallon.
25.
What a tank!
25 miles per gallon.
120.
So as you can see,
I can't tell if that
I
says
don't know if that's
1.2
120
miles per
my
hour
average speed,
or
or
120.
1.2.
But
No,
yeah, this
it's
car
12.
definitely gets.
What a race car!
I wouldn't
But yeah,
say
this car's
ragged
definitely
around,
used to its
but
full
definitely,
potential.
definitely
That full,
used to its full
112
extent.
horsepower is used regularly.
So
And
that
I
is
guess
that.
that brings this YouTube
My
video
beloved
to an end.
2002 Rover.
So I'd like to thank you
Where
for
it all
watching me
started
yap about
and its
utter
story.
nonsense.
So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next
subscribe,
one.
and I hope I see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.